Will Smith, what I would guess, again, we don't know for sure, is a so-called Negro. He would be what people would label as a so-called African American, and Obama is an African. And then most people assume that those two people are the same, that African American and Negro are one-to-one, but that is not the case. And I wanted to use a source that the Hebrews use quite often, and to me is very compelling. In the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, so Zondervan is a well accepted and respected, publisher of Christian material, and one would think, would not be biased in any way. They would probably be biased towards evangelical Christianity of anything, certainly in their publications here in the U.S. But so in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, if you look up Ham, Noah had three sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And the Shemitic people are all the people that are descendants of Shem. And Ham is defined here in the Zondervan Dictionary as the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites, found in Genesis 10, 6-20. His indecency when his father lay drunken brought a curse upon him. Ham is, like it says here, the progenitor of the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites. So broadly speaking, Ham would be the progenitor of the so-called Africans. And but the Zondervan Dictionary says here explicitly, and I'll put the link below for this, not the Negroes. They're not the same people. Everybody wants to just lump everybody together because no one knows anything in this day. It's becoming very, very obvious that the world is completely brain dead. But that's just the world that we live in. Thankfully, there's traces of truth in pockets on flat Earth. But Will Smith and Barack Obama are from a completely different lineage. So it just shows the kind of confusion that Pete and a lot of people are bringing to the table. I'm not saying he hasn't done anything for the truth movement, but it's becoming very, very obvious that this circus is just that. It's a circus. So I just want people to consider the fact that, now if they're not from Ham, they're either from Shem or Japheth, and there's plenty of support that the so-called Negroes are Shemitic people. They are Semitic people. Again, that does not mean that all of the Israelites are dark-skinned and will look the same. That's just not true. All these people that came from Shem, Ham, and Japheth, have gone to different parts of the world, and they've married people who are local to those areas, and there's been mixing and all that everywhere, and to this day it's happening. So one would think it would happen in a greater concentration.